Hey y'all, don't beat me up. I'm so sorry. Hey y'all come back now. Oh my god, hey what? Oh my god. Hey y'all, come on in. I'm so sorry, Venus, Anitra, Pat, Lord CC, Erica. Listen, Anitra, how I see it, I'm so sorry for coming in a whole hour late. Let me let y'all come in. Let me let y'all come in. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me, please. Hey, hello, gorgeous, glamorous, wonderful chat. Hey, divine, virtuous woman. Welcome to Grown Woman Tuesdays. I am so sorry that I am an hour late. Hey, Erica. Hey, y'all. Hey, American born. Hey, y'all. Y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened. I got to be honest with y'all. So I'm helping to plan a wedding, and the person changed their flight to come down here early. So we just had a rush meeting, and they text me at literally like 7:26 when I'm supposed to come on here. So it's like I had to be available for the bride, but I did post to you guys at 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Black people don't know what time is, okay? I'm sorry. So, oh my God, I'm so sad that you guys were here and I wasn't available. All right, so let me let some more people come in. How y'all evening going? American born, what you have for dinner, honey? Hey, Erica, I'm so happy to see you here. Hey, Divine, how's your day going? How's your evening going? So, we have a good conversation for tonight for Grown Woman Tuesdays. Let me know how y'all evening's going so far, what you guys having for dinner. Can you guys hear me well, though? I don't know for some reason. I had a good sandwich with deli meat, honey. Ooh, that sounds good. I just got me some chicken honey barbecue lunch meat from Publix. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Hey, sound check Annette. Hey, boo. All right, so you guys can hear me well. So I'm gonna go on with the conversation. Hopefully, Venus, how I see it, CC, Air, Pat, Anitra. I hope hopefully they come back and they get the notification that I'm live. So the other day, I asked you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the poll. So this is the poll, y'all. I had pork chop, mashed potatoes, and okra. Oh, girl, that sounds so delicious. Girl, Erica, do you know pork chop is my favorite? Oh my goodness, baby. I love me some pork chops any kind of way. Smothered, fried, baked. Just give me some pork chops. So, y'all, the other day I asked this poll. Should a wife try to save her marriage after an affair? Where's Venus? I'm back. I'm back. I just had someone try to call me. Yes, pork chops are good, girl. I know some people like, I don't eat pork. Baby, I eat pork day, noon, night, whenever. Give me some pork chops, okay? All right. So, should a wife try to save her marriage after an affair? I had 237 votes. 20%, 26% says yes, and 74% says heck nah. Okay. Now, ladies, I need y'all help. Okay. I've never stayed with a man that has cheated, or I even saw a text message that seems like you're creeping, right? But let me know why you would or would not, or try to save your marriage if he wants to work on it after an affair. Because I was thinking about Mel, y'all. And I'm like, Mel gave Martell some chances, right? And maybe, I don't know, if Ariane didn't get pregnant, maybe she would have had given it another try. I don't know. But tell me why you would or would not try to work on your marriage if the man cheated. Great minds think alike. Oh, girl, you had some pork chops too. Oh, you had a sandwich. Once the trust is gone, I'm done. Hmm. Me and Divine had sandwiches. Oh, okay. Yeah, I sure did have sandwich. Now I had some steak, I had green beans, and I had garlic potatoes. But when I cook, because I'm by myself right now till the end of this week, then my kids come back home. But when I cook for about 2 to 3 days for myself. So that's what I had. I cooked yesterday. So I had that for dinner last night, tonight, and I have leftovers for tomorrow. Mel did give him another chance to he blew it. So from what I'm thinking, Mel gave Martell that I know of, I think, two chances since they, became showing from season one. But we don't know how many other chances that she possibly had given him. I always left when someone cheated on me. I have always left. I'm not saying that my mind have changed now, but as I get a little older, let me tell you, I ain't finna lie to y'all. If a man cheat on me, God, I'm not putting this in this atmosphere. It's just for the conversation. If a man cheats on me, and if you want to work it out, I gotta cheat back. I gotta cheat back. I gotta get my lick back. I'm a lick back type of person. I'm that type of petty. I'm not trying to figure it out, nor work it out. Period. I do the same glam. I meal prep. Erica, I'm not used to meal prepping, but I've realized since the kids been gone for the summer, the meal prepping has been helping me. So I'm gonna continue doing it. CC, hey again, Glamorous and Ever. Thank you for coming back, CC. Thank you. I had a bride. I'm a part of planning a wedding. Oh my God, I have 3 weddings for next year, and I'm a makeup artist for all three. But for the one for March, I'm on the planning committee, and the bride last minute called at 7:26. Hey again, hey boo. Me too, American, because most will do it again. Hey, healthcare worker, thank you for coming back. Agreed. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's not true, American born. That's not true. I know we want to think that way because we're hurt, but once it's a cheater, is not always still a cheater. Hmm. And I know that to be true because people can change. But it's how much of that will you be able to accept? Like, can you actually like forgive for like for real, for real? Hey Pat, thank you for coming back. Sorry for starting so late. Oh, you're at work. Okay, boo. Why are you so surprised, American born? People actually do change. Divine, I'm not revengeful. I just move on because the only thing that's bad man can do is keep a good one away. I can't wait or be girl, let me tell you. I'm a cheat bag. I'm a Tisha. I'm gonna get my lick back. You mean you? Hey, Glamorous and everyone. Hey, boo, come on in. Come on in. It was in the people I dealt. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, people have the ability to change to where they won't cheat again. It would be too hard for me to trust again, so it's a wrap. Now, for me, I'm like UCC. I've never done the cheat back thing. I've never been a cheater. But I think at this stage in my life, in my 40s, if you want to work it out, you're going to have to allow me to cheat. But I don't think I would take stoop that low for real in life. So you're right, it's a wrap. Cause I'm very loyal. So once that trust is gone, I agree with Divine. The trust is gone. No, I was surprised you had 3 weddings to do. Oh, 3 weddings. Yeah, girl. I got one in March, one in April, one May 5th. Yeah, March 22nd. I can't even remember the one for April, but yes, girl. And the one for March, I'm a part of the planning committee, and we have two venues to go see, and the budget just went a little lower. So, girl, it's a lot. Okay, and the bride just called me at 7:26, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go live at 7:30. So we just had a Zoom meeting, 5 of us, who's a part of the planning, and it was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. Divine Glamrox, you're a waiting to exhale, girl. I'm waiting to exhale right now. Can you hear me? Hey, Patrice, I'm getting my lick back. I'm gonna holler at you. Hey, y'all, Patrice, listen. Instigator Patrice is messy. I feel like okay, yeah, I have an alter ego. Her name is Foxy. Because when I was growing up in my middle school, high school era, people used to call me Foxy Brown. They used to say I look like Foxy Brown, the complexion, the round face, and the straight long black hair. That's how I used to wear my hair, slick back, long, straight, touching my butt all through high school, college. That was me. So they used to call me Foxy. So I have an alter ego, right? And my alter ego, Patrice, I want my lip back. You cheated without me finding out, but you're gonna have to agree to me cheating and you knowing. And then we can work it out. That's right. But I don't think I would actually do it. But the Foxy, I think Foxy would. Erica, I agree, CC. It's a wrap for me too. American born, more like Landmarks get her groove back. Girl, I am ready for that groove back. You hear me like right now. Hey, Tower girl. Hey, beautiful. Healthcare worker. Good evening, Erica. Oh, she's saying good evening to everyone. But girl, that damn Patrice. I think Hershey's is at work, but that damn Patrice, Hershey's, Toot, Venus, they are right, honey. Divine, when I'm into a man, I'm only interested in him. Most women are. Like, I never been a 3 or 4. I'm a very loyal person. So if he takes it for granted, I am not trying to convince myself of crap. Ooh, girl, you is not playing. Hey, Inez. So y'all, we talking about this poll I took, and it looks like 70% of y'all would not want to save y'all marriage. But what about if you're at fault as the woman for the man cheating? I know some women will say, oh no, he should have more self control, blah, blah, blah. But women and men are actually made differently and we think differently. When we have a disagreement with our spouse, we're not thinking about hopping on the penis. We're thinking about, oh, I'm not going to call him. Oh, I'm going to go away for a weekend. We don't think about another man. A man can, let me tell y'all what a man once said, and I said it in one of these lives. A man told me he could sleep with 10 women in one night and still go home and make love to his wife because those women was just a drop of water. Men have sexual contact without zero emotions. We have sexual contact with emotions. So a man will cheat and sleep with another woman, and cheat means nothing. You hear me? Nothing to him. Now let me drop this link for y'all for anybody who wants to come up, and then I'm gonna show you guys some of the comments. Hey, Sound Checker Next says trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to repair. Girl, yes. Anitra, good evening. Hey, she's saying hi to everyone. CC, is it bad? Is hold on. Is it bad of me to not want to attend weddings and formal birthday parties? Sometimes I think the invite is because they know we're going to give bomb gift. Girl, I love going out. Girl, yes, honey. I'm girl. What you mean? Is it bad? Why you don't want to go to these parties, honey? I like getting dressed and going outside. Hey, healthcare worker.
Hey, how's it going? Hi, everybody. Hey, in the chat. Oh, I want to make sure I
I
don't
hear
have an
feedback.
echo. Any
Yeah.
echo now? Is
No,
it
I don't
gone?
hear it. No, I don't
Okay,
hear it.
good. It's gone. Girl, I was like, this is a conversation. I'm running up here right now.
Okay, now let me read.
Hmm
Patrice says that's why men get so hurt when the woman cheats. It's more emotional for women. Divine bull. People cheat because they wanted to, but you know what? People. Some. Okay. Divine bull. People cheat because they wanted to. So I am not trying to hear I couldn't help myself, or because he's responsible. Listen. I agree with what you're saying, but I am saying sometimes us as women can drive a man to go do something, and he may sleep with another woman and have no feelings for that woman. What you think? Healthcare worker.
hmm Listen, we have a connective energy as women to sex and sleeping with men. There's something in our emotions. I can tell you from my perspective, anytime I was intimate ever, there was some connective energy. They know how we are, and we know them. Now, they could not be in any emotion, but we are full of emotion all the time. I don't care who you're with and when. Every time we sleep with a man, we are have the energy and we are emotional about it.
Yeah.
Regardless, if you think you're not feeling something, your body is saying something different.
You remember when I said the other day, if a woman slept with your man or likes your man and you're in the same room, some way, somehow, she's some way gonna make you feel that she slept with that man. Women
Hmm
just give it away naturally. I
Yep.
can always tell when a woman bed with a man. Now, let me tell you, we had an event, a, 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 a gathering at the job, right? Once, at the end of the year, and I could tell these two workers slept together. I can tell.
hmm
Women always give it away. It's just the way she was like, "Oh, did you get something to eat?" He's dancing with another coworker. Her face all scrunched. I'm like, I'm picking
hmm
up. I smash vibes. um, Patrice says, "Did you see how Latoya Luckett's ex-husband acted after she got married this weekend?" Yes, baby. Talk
hmm
about something about three, a ring or whatever, and 7 years.
Or whatever his name is. He
Mm-hmm.
was he was so mad. The reason why
But why
he's mad
he
is
hurt?
he is hurt because they always see us as their property. Sorry to
Child,
say it.
please.
They always think that you should not be happy. You are still mine. Even though I don't want you, you shouldn't be able to move on. That's how they think. It's disgusting. Why are you making comments, sir? You know you miss this lady. You never treated her good.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you all in these comments now? You look jealous. It's a jealous vibe. You miss her. It's too bad for you. She moved on. Especially if she's moved on and happy and everybody's happy for her, you upset.
It's true. Now, CC, just to she said I had a family member give Frederick. See, let me tell you something. I don't care if it's a baby shower. I don't care what it is. I don't never get people what they want from their registry. I always get you what I feel like will meet your personality or what you need. Period. And honey, I get dressed. I go out because I like to listen to music and I like to dance. So I like going outside. I'm not a butt girl. American born. I wouldn't go to that. Not right. CC, just my opinion. Hey, kicking it with Courtney. Hey, boo. So, sex doesn't mean love, actions do. Aries and Mars is my planet. I don't act on emotions, honestly. Okay, girl. So, American Born says she agrees with you, healthcare worker.
I'm a Scorpio. We are emotional beings, in my opinion. We are emotional beings. We are faithful to the end, end, end. But if you do us wrong and we cut you off, you are cut off for life.
So let me
When I
ask you a
say life,
question.
your life.
So let me ask you a question. Do you
Hmm.
think Mel would have gave Martell another chance if Ariana did not get pregnant? Girl, I was just talking about you, Hershey.
It really depends. If if she was not pregnant and she felt that in her own spirit to change this time, she might have done it. I know when I saw her reaction, especially to the person being pregnant, she was done. She was even willing to be friendly and nice and cordial with him after Destin, but he ruined it again.
He did.
He
He did.
ruined it again right there after Destin, and you went and talked your lips to that lady. You ended it again, and that was a double deception, a double. It was a double whammy for her. That's why she was over it with you. She invited you to be court. You know what? They were on a forgiveness path. Honestly, they were on a forgiveness path.
A
They were going to make
co-parenting.
it,
Mm-hmm.
but it just didn't work. It just didn't work. And then after Destin, she was fully done.
Fully done. Divine says, I really don't want money for birthdays. I really like spending time with quality people. It's priceless to me. Money can come and go, but quality time is a blessing to me. Patrice says, no, I don't think Mel would have. She was done, but Carlos talked her out of it, was done. It looks like Carlos was trying to convince her, like to try to make. I think Carlos was more scared that
Hmm.
his plan that he had, the vision that he had with Mel and Martell that they had in the beginning for the show was going to come to an end if Mel did not stay with the cheater. But if you
Martell
guys,
was running to beg them. He begged them to do all of that talking, beg Mel to stick around. Because I think Martell knows she would have left, completely left the show and everything. And
hmm
he begged them to let her stay, make her stay. I want another chance with my family. Help me, help me. That was also a part of it. Plus Carlos's deception. I agree with that too.
oh, Hershey85 says cheating is not always a deal breaker, but disrespect is the ultimate deal breaker. Let me tell you, because some wives, I know of a marriage right now. If I didn't find out later on, after being friends with her for like 10 years, I
Hmm.
found out maybe like 8 years in that her husband had cheated. I would have never thought that man cheated. He treats her so well. And the crazy thing is, the cheating is what saved their marriage. And if you ask,
Oh, StreamYard booted her out. StreamYard booted her out. I'll just read some of the
I'm so sorry,
comments.
y'all. I'm
Oh,
so
okay,
sorry.
you're there. I was just going to read some of the comments till you come back because I know StreamYard continuously boots people out.
No, every time I get a phone call, it boots me out. Also, I don't have 4 phone calls since I've been on this. I'm not answering nobody call because I'm already was an hour late for this live. I don't know why everybody was trying to get in contact with me right now. Well, StreamYard strikes again, girl. That was my sister this time. So let me tell you why. Okay, while we were on vacation, we took a girls trip. I found out that she said she was so into going to church, making sure that the pastors needed what they needed to do, making sure that the boards that she was over was together, that she lost that connection or that emotional love that she had for her husband. She'll come home, throw something on the stove, microwave something. Her kids had dinner, her husband has dinner, she was off to church. So there was a disconnect there between them.
Mm,
He went out family function, and some girl that liked it him, because there's 3 or 4 that will sleep with you the same night, right?
uh-huh.
He went back to her apartment, slept with her. Bing, boom. For like 6 months, he never said anything, but his conscience kept bothering him, so he told his wife. So they ended up in counseling, but the therapist told her, "Do you still love your husband?" She's like, "Yeah, but we're not connected." Long
Uh-huh.
story short, Come to find out, she was doing so much for the church and not being home. He was not getting sexually pleased. He had no more connection to his wife. You know when people say they fall out of love?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it took years to regain the full trust, but the thing is, if she never told us, you would have never thought that. Because he's an amazing husband.
Wow.
Sometimes, I'm not saying that he was right for going out to cheating for cheating. I'm just saying sometimes us women are at fault. I've never went back to a
Mm,
cheater, but I'm just saying.
me neither. I think it is the ultimate betrayal. You are the, and you have made me now second guess myself, and you also made another woman strut in my position, or at least behind me to think that she can get in my space. That is my
Girl.
problem. It is the ultimate betrayal. I think whatever succubus landed on you to make you think it
Ooh.
was okay to run and cheat with another woman so she could view me in the same mirror, I do not like it. And it's the ultimate betrayal. That is what I, Glamrox, you said you didn't date for how many years? Girl, I do not do it. I
7.
never want to be back in that position again. I've had too many things happen to me over the year. I
I
just
did
can't do it.
too. But it's therapy that's making me feel like, why don't I deserve to be loved? Because basically, the men that I chose or I chose to date back then is because I was a different frame of mind. I accepted certain things based on where I was in life. This
Mm-hmm,
time in my
mm-hmm,
40s, I've been single 7. Well, I just started dating this year, but I
mm-hmm,
know who I am. I know what I like sexually. I came to understand that during the time I was married, or even before I was married, it was all about pleasing a man, and I
mm-hmm.
wasn't pleased myself. Now I
Right?
know how to speak up. I don't like that. I haven't had to, but I'm just saying I can say now, like, no, I don't like that. This is what I want. You can't
Mm-hmm.
you can't touch me how you touch another woman, because that's not what I like and that's not what I want. Um,
Exactly.
or if a disrespect happened, you can say, "Let me tell you something," in a stern voice. But I'm very
Mm-hmm.
feminine. Don't you ever talk to me like that again, because you never hear from me again. You
Exactly.
know, it's just a lot of things as you grow up. Like you say, you don't think so you don't feel like you ever want to date again.
I'm never going to do it again. I don't want to ever be in that emotional position where I feel that I am lesser than. I never want
How
to
do you know you're
feel.
gonna you're gonna be lesser than? So that
I
means your
just,
picker is off.
uh, it's not even on. I don't even want you to look at me.
You want
It,
to
it,
pick?
I don't even want to be chosen. Let me just tell you. Does anybody out there in the chat wear a ring on their married finger? I do it on purpose so people will not
Really?
talk to me. Yes, I still wear it.
But
I have a
some
ring
men
that I
love a married
wear.
woman.
They can love it all they want and they still will, but I always tell them, I'm sorry, I'm taken. I'm chosen on purpose. I do not want you to talk to me because I don't want to ever feel that hurt. It's close to unalive feeling. Honestly, it really is. That
So
emotional feeling, I never want to
let me
feel that
ask you:
again.
have you seek therapy since
Um,
you were brokenhearted?
I have sought therapy. Yes, I have sought therapy. Not to say that I actually no, that's not true. I've gone to therapy a couple of times, not as often as other people. Like, oh, I go every once a week, and it's really good for me. I have done individual therapy a couple of times, not steady though. No.
Hmm. Divine says, I'm loyal, so once you express disloyalty, it's a wrap. Peace out. Cheating is
Hmm.
disrespectful to me, period. It takes to keep him, then why is great point. Hershey 85 says, anytime you let the other woman think she's on the same level or higher than me, it's over. Martell let that bird think she was on the same level as his wife. Respect was gone. Let me tell you. So when if you saw my video that I posted earlier, it's the way
Hmm.
Ariane was talking so arrogantly, like she was better than Mel.
Hmm.
um Ariane was talking like, well, he took care of me. So that's how I know for sure that Martell was using Melody's money to
Mhm.
fund his mistress lifestyle. For one, she lost the car that he bought her because she crashed it. He still has
Mhm.
not bought her a car that meets those expectations. He doesn't take her anywhere for her birthday anymore. He
Mm.
can't get her a stable home. Martell can't even stabilize his own damn life. And how did Ariane know that y'all was pitching the show? Because while she was sitting there with Tasha K, she said that they were gonna be pitching the show. So you sat
Mhm.
there and was pillow talking with your mistress, and she knew everything going on in your marital home.
Mhm.
So Ariane felt as if she was on the same level, even though she was a bird with Mel. I totally agree, Hershey's. Uh, and when respect is gone, there is no love. Mm-mm-mm.
Exactly. There is no love. And he did the ultimate things. He allowed her to come in and start to jab at him, and he never stopped her. And he tried to pull up that day when she told him, you betrayed me. Oh, I can't stop people from talking on the internet. You could have stopped this girl. I don't care what anybody says. You could have made it stop, but you allowed her to
Absolutely.
chirp at and continue to chirp at Melody and try to disintegrate whatever you got. It was the ultimate disrespect, and you allowed it to happen because you wanted to hurt Melody because
Yep.
she left you, and
I
so
don't
therefore
understand
you
why they
allowed
be
this
so
burden.
mad. Why they be
Mm-mm.
so mad? How come you cheat and you want me to stay with you, but I can't cheat and you stay with me? What the hell?
They would never do it. Nope, they would never do it. Because they know we are emotional beings. The reason why we've picked up and chosen somebody else is because somewhere there was an emotional attachment. Somewhere we found something about that person that we liked. So they know how we move as creatures who are emotional. They know there's a reason why we picked up and actually left and no longer look. They hate that. They despise, as men, they despise. They know they can pick up and like sleep with 20 women and they have no emotion in it. They know that we are emotional beings and we can pick up. And if we like somebody else, we will actually take that action. It takes more for us to do it than they would. They don't like that.
They don't
We've
like
done
that.
that. It hurts them that I like this person. Now I don't like you. It's a problem. They want to be vengeful about it.
They ego is hurt. Hey Sarah,
Hmm.
hey girl, hey. Hey Coffee's reviewing TV. Dee Dee, I said hello to you already. Devon says I love God first, myself, and if he's the one, then him in that order, period. Okay.
Okay,
Hey Toot,
yeah.
I dropped the link. Hey Toot to the toot to the
Nice.
toot.
Hey, Toot, sis.
Sarah says I'm 53, been with my husband 25 years. Cheating is a deal
Aw.
breaker. It's a deal breaker for me too. It honestly is. But sometimes I have to admit some of us women, we are the problem. Worker, do you have a special friend that comes to visit you from
No, 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 not to say that I wouldn't allow it, but no. And trust me, if you visit, you're going back out the door at the same time. You don't get to stay. You're not hanging out. It's
Cause
one
sister
and
got
done.
needs
Bye.
now, healthcare worker. I mean, I did it I was not sexually active at all for the 7 years. But it's Lord, but that little special friend Anitra, I know what you're talking about, girl.
Mm-mm. I don't got none. No thanks. I still don't trust
Ooh,
it.
Sarah say Ariana lucky to be alive. Child.
I agree with you.
They Mel
I
almost went
agree
to
with you,
jail.
Sheree. I agree with you 100%. I would have been in jail. Sorry.
Divine say men say I confuse them because I have zero tolerance. Girl,
Hmm.
no, they just used to being with dummies that love men more than themselves. Where
Hmm.
Venus at? Venus not in here. Hey
Hmm.
Hershey. She said this girl, the bride is still sending me stuff about her color palette. Hershey
Oh my
85.
god.
This all started this all started because Martell was jealous of Mel. He was. He
Hmm.
used a bird to knock her down a peg or two. Mel was sleeping with the enemy the whole
The whole
time. The
time.
whole
Hmm.
damn
Hmm.
time.
Hmm.
Here, hi, Tay. Y'all, I dropped the link, so I'm gonna drop it one more time if anybody want to come up. I want to show y'all some of the comments that I found, and if you in here and you posted it, girl, then go ahead and shout yourself out. So let me show you guys one of the comments. So this person says, "Good morning. I actually had a man leave his wife and kids for me.
Oh no.
It was over 30 years ago, but I couldn't get with it because he was smothering me." She said he was smothering me, but you always figure if he left his wife for me, he'll no doubt cheat on me with someone else. Then
Hmm.
also when a man cheats, the woman always may stay because they don't want to go back out there again, so they just deal with it. That's unfortunate. Wow. So the
There's too
men,
much of us dealing with it, ladies. There's just too much of it. Because the day they bring home an STI, especially one of the uncurable ones, that is it. And then they will expect you to sit down in the misery with them and actually be unalived with them. Don't do it. Don't do it because your life is at risk every time they decide to go outside and continue to do it. Now you found Jesus and all of a sudden you want somebody to stay in the misery with you. No, get up and leave before they give you something that is not curable that will take your life. Go.
I mean I agree with you. I'm so loyal that once the trust is done, it's done. But it seems like Marion, if you listen to this back, since your comment was public, I did not block out your name. So would you have stayed with him if he wasn't smothering? Because she
Mm-mm.
says it was over 30 years ago, but I couldn't get with it because he was smothering me.
I'm
Hmm.
not staying with you because you left your children in the dust for me. I would never respect a man who decides to come be with me because you also want to leave your wife and kids. I don't respect you. Nope. A man I respect is one who takes care of his children and then says to me, my children come first and I love you. You need to put your children first because you brought them into this world. That's a man I would respect. I don't respect anybody who's going to say, I'm leaving everybody for you. Nope. I would have turned you right around and told you to go back on home.
The new thing is, I'm gonna tell you what this man did to my sister last week. Patrice says, I'm not dealing with it. I'm out. Hershey says all he did was leave his responsibilities because she had none. The moment she would have had kids for him, he would have let. Girl, do you notice that too? They love a mistress that doesn't have kids because as soon as you have a kid, baby, they out. American born, right? Who respected man who leaves his kids like that? Girl. Anitra, he's a good man, Savannah. Girl, that's Kim.
Mhm.
Didi
And they want you
says,
to be tied to them too, Glamrock.
I
They
know.
try to tie you down by giving you a baby or
And then
getting you
making you
pregnant.
feel guilty. I'm sure he tried to make this Marion feel guilty by saying, listen, I'm leaving my wife, I'm leaving my kids for you. Do you see how loyal I am? Do you see
Mm-hmm.
how much I love you? They try to guilt you to stand with them. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy she left that sucker alone. He sent him back
Mm-hmm.
home. A lot there would not be so much broken marriages if women would actually stand up and send that nigga back home. Go back home to your wife. No, I don't want to keep it.
Exactly. Exactly. Turn them around and make them face their family. Go back to your wife and stop allowing them to make you the mistress. Because once you become the mistress, that's it for you. You're the paramour, you're the 304, you're the coleslaw, you are everything but a woman who has standards, who is not going to be placed in a situation that if it ever kicks off, you will be the star who is not the wanted star. You don't want that star over your head. Just like Ariane does not want this position. Now she doesn't. She thought she was hard at one time,
Oh,
but
Ariel
now
thought
you
she was
know.
living on cloud nine, baby.
What? She thought she was going to get on the show because she thought she was Jocelyn Hernandez. No, you're not. And you're not
Do
going to
y'all
get on the
remember this
show.
live? Do you remember this live right here? When
Mm-hmm.
when it was
Hmm.
October of last year, sometime like that,
Mm-hmm.
when they was doing the Jennifer. the gingerbread houses. Oh my gosh. She thought she was on cloud nine because he was on the live with her.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the way she was grinning is like, I told y'all, me and Martell have a life of our own. Y'all didn't believe he was with me. Now y'all see me cooking. Now listen, that girl
Like a
wanted
Cheshire cat.
okay. Her eyes do look like a damn sneaky ass cat.
Uh-huh.
That girl wanted Mel's life so much that she imitates Mel every move. She imitates Mel. She just wanted to be Mel so bad. Until this day, she still wants to be Mel. She
It's
still
sad.
have that hope that she will be a Holt.
But if he, oh my God, she's ridiculous. You will never be a Holt. He made it clear several times right in the show. And then all over social media, you'll never be a Holt, my dear. No. You'll never be Melody. You'll never get a Cookie Lion. You know what I mean? You'll never get that star, the actual wife, the ring. So what? Even if he does marry you, you're never going to stand on the pinnacle where these women are. You'll never be the one who was chosen in his heart of hearts. Nope, you are not there. You're not the center of attention. Go sit down.
Martell ass look crazy. Y'all don't see it. He did all this just to spite Mel. He did all this just to spite Mel. And like, tell me how that working out for you.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
She
It's
says he
crazy.
will only remarry if he finds another rich woman to take care of him. And
That's
you're
only for
absolutely
the
correct.
that's for the money. That's
You're
just for the money.
you're absolutely correct. She looks like a Cheshire cat on sneaky. Erica said, I agree. The bird wanted to be male. She still want to be male,
Mm-hmm.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
To this day.
Mm-hmm.
So another comment. Good morning. I actually had a man. Okay, no. This is what I'm. What's that? I'm out. Once they trust is broken, it's over for me.
That's right.
Child, let me see this other comment. I'm sorry, I don't have on my glasses. It
Glam Rocks, you
depends.
have people leaving some black chair segment comments on your okay. That's amazing.
Lord, I agree. The bird wanted male to be male. Yes, he looks crazy. Yes, girl, kicking it with Courtney, and she went along with it after all the years. Girl, when she did the Tasha K interview, kicking it with Courtney, that was 7 years in, y'all. She said 7 years.
Hmm.
Mel them been divorced at least four.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going on 10, 11 years that
Mm-hmm.
she has been Martell's mistress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She sat on that couch and threw her legs across the other like she
Mm-hmm.
was such, oh, they're talking about her likeness. As if Mel did not have the right to talk about her cheating husband.
Exactly. And
Ma'am,
she realize she's no longer that young in her 20s girl? Girl, you are not that girl anymore. You are a woman who is in her, what is it, mid 30s now? You are not the one. Martell could easily skip back down to
she's
somebody in his
only 3 to
20s.
4 years younger than Mel.
Oh,
What the heck?
please. She's 35, I think, then, right? 35,
No,
34.
I think Mel is like 37. So she's like
Melody is 38, so she must be
38.
34.
Yeah, something like that. But she's only
Okay.
3 to 4 years.
You're in your mid 30s, girl. Martell could easily run back another 10 and pick up a 24-year-old. Keep it up.
Girl, a woman can never be another child, but
Hmm.
she wants to be. Let me tell you something about a mistress or a woman that's interested in your man. One
Mm-hmm.
thing that woman will do is find out your routine, where you went to school, where you work. She will try to find out everything about you to emulate you. Cause that's what he likes. Let me try to be her. Let me try to dress like her. Let me try to talk like her. Just women are very crazy. What Martell did was made. He was using Ariane anyway to get back at Mel. But what he did is also made Ariane fall in love with Mel. That
Hmm.
girl is so obsessed with Mel to this day.
She's mesmerized.
To this day.
Mesmerized by her. Wants to be her, step in her shoes, take her life. You know, this girl probably thought she was going to go live in a big mansion off
Oh
the money
yeah.
that he was taking. And really, when she figured out that it was Melody making that money, you guys all got a big surprise. You are still living from hotel to hotel, shelter to shelter, wherever you are right now. Low grade, low budget, in my opinion.
So I have a question for you, and I have a question for the chat. Y'all, don't beat me up. This is just a hypothetical question. If Melody would decide right now to give
Mhm.
Martell a chance to raise their kids and be a one in the family, would you guys still support her?
I would still support her. This is probably a strategic plan, and it's for a reason. We are both Scorpios. There is a plan in that session. I would still support her because I know she's coming out on the other side, even like a streak of lightning. I would still support her. It's not for any reasons that we think
It's
of.
Tay T. I know she won't. I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
No,
Would you
she
guys
wouldn't.
support
We
her?
know she wouldn't, but I would still support her because there is a method to the madness. I know it.
Okay. Okay. The reason why I ask is because some people do get remarried when the man change. Some people
Mm,
actually, I don't know of it to be a lie. I only know of a situation and I'm not really friends with her. So it's not anywhere I can ask her questions. But I know of a situation where they got a divorce for like 10, 11 years. He went on to be with somebody else. She went on. She had another child. He had another child with somebody else.
mhm,
And the
mhm,
crazy part is during their son's wedding, they actually talked and realized it was petty of them to get a divorce because it was something they could have worked out. It was his ego and her ego that went apart. There was no cheating or anything like that. It was
mhm.
that I'm right
You're
and
wrong.
since right,
Mhm,
exactly,
mhm.
exactly.
Guys, it does happen that way sometimes. People rekindle, they find each other again. They come back together. It was meant to be. They are the soulmate that was. They just needed that time apart. God knows God knows what's happening. He knows that these people needed their time apart to go find other spaces and places to do separate growth. Whatever it was, and then they find each other again and happiness can come back to that. I'm not opposed to that. I'm just saying it's not for me. Like I said before, I would have God drop somebody down in front of me and say, "This is the person for you." That's the only way I'm ever getting back into the game.
Really? Oh,
Yep, yep. Glamrocks, I can commend you. You decided to jump back out, blah blah blah. I
I
am
was
not
you.
doing it.
I was you. I
I'm not
literally
doing it.
said I was single since my 30s, since after
Hmm.
my divorce. I literally said I would never date. I would never
Hmm.
date. It don't matter where I go, where I am. Any men that try to talk to me, I'm like I'm single by choice. No, I'm okay. No, I don't want your number. No.
I just think it's not the appropriate. No, it's not worth it. Too much headache and too much heartache. Uh-uh. Ooh, StreamYard is something else, y'all. Ooh, my goodness. I'm gonna read some comments till she comes back. Says Erica. Erica says I would support her. Kay
I'm
Hayes
back.
said I would support her, but okay, you're back. Every time StreamYard kicks you out, I'm like, guys, I'm gonna read comments until Glamrox
But
comes
you can
back.
still read it. You can still read it.
I was just saying, Kay Hayes said I would support her, but I don't see it happening. Mel was always too much for Martell. Yeah, it's true.
It's true. American born, he couldn't keep up. She is way too smart for him. She sent his ass to the field. Instead of going to the damn field, he was going to the motels, hotels, and them damn cheetah sheets with damn Ariane. It's Tay T. Martell is different though. I've never seen anything like what Martell has done, girl.
Can I ask a question then, Glamrox? Let me
Absolutely.
ask this question of the chat. So they go out, they cheat, they come back, they give you an STI. I don't care. That could happen because they're cheating. Look at what Martell did. He was out during COVID. Nobody knew what was going on with COVID. They never knew if somebody was gonna live or be unalived at any day. He was still doing it, regardless of what everybody was saying and how everybody was so worried. If they go out They come back, they give you an STI. Are you staying after you get that STI? You found out, and you know it was your partner who you've been married to or you've been with faithfully for years. Are you going to stay, y'all?
Yeah,
That's
hell
for the
yeah. I
chat.
see it at my clinic all the time. Women stay. They take their little 6 to 8, 12 week treatment and they stay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they stay. Um, she said Hotel has violated Melody. He allowed others to violate Melody. It's beyond disrespect. She nor most women with self-esteem would never go back to anything who has done what he's done. You know the sad thing about that? There's men just like Martell.
Mhm,
Martell's just on television.
mhm.
There's men out there that use their current girlfriend or current wife against the ex.
So true.
That's my ex-husband because I'm still waiting for my ass to be beat per this lady.
Please.
I Till to this day I'm waiting for my ass to get beat.
Aw,
I
they just
divorced
say
him.
that.
Girl, he first of all, she's in her 20s. She's dating a 40-some-year-old man.
She's
But
gonna be sister.
girl,
Sorry
good
for
luck. It's
you.
her turn. So my ex-husband married someone who's I think she's 28 now. But the point is she's supposed to be beating my ass, right? Um
Mhm,
and I still didn't get my behind beat. But
mhm.
my point is that he told her so much foul things about me that now she has a problem with me when I've been divorced from him for 5 years before you even met him.
Why take on the hate? He has pumped you up to
That's
hate
what
somebody you
women do.
never knew.
That's
Stop
what women
doing
do
that,
though.
ladies, especially the young ones. You know what I mean? Stop doing that, especially the ones who are like 20, 21, 22. Like, stop doing that. That's not your place. And stop getting pumped up and hyped up to hate a woman who knew him before you and who knows what you're about to go through.
Mm-mm-mm. Erica said, "No, I am out." Wealthy, so true. Sick. Period. Kay Hay
Uh-huh.
says also Mel would have to take care of that stepchild, and I could see him getting her pregnant again. Let me tell you, Martell was trying to convince Mel to get back with him, and he'll just pay Ari on child support. Martell was down for that. And if Mel wanted to, that's the season I think she would have took him back and they would have been a family and he would have ruined it again. He probably would have got Ariana pregnant again. You're
Hmm.
absolutely correct.
He
Yeah, I
would
don't
have done
see
it again.
I don't watch Love and Hip Hop anymore. But look how what's that ugly earring ass man name?
Jock.
Not Jock.
Oh, Kurt and Rashida.
Yeah, Kirk is ugly to me. Oh my
Hmm.
goodness. I think he might be bisexual. I don't care what nobody says.
I think so too. I don't know. He's just seems
He
something's going on with Kurt.
I don't think Kurt like women. I really don't.
Ah, oh my, he's
Kurt.
such a 304. Oh God.
Yes, he is. And you see how that baby mama always in their face. I don't watch it anymore, but I remember when she came out and said she was pregnant, and he had that damn DNA test. That was his
Glam
child.
Rocks, you might as well watch it right now. It's right back to that spot. Literally, she's come
Really?
back. Literally, she's come back, and they are arguing because they had a situation about her not taking the child to school and blah blah blah. And Rashida had to be in.
Rashida had to do what?
You're. She had to come in and talk about her missing the daycare, or was it school? The child missed a couple of daycare or school days and they had to step in, and then whatever it was, they had to step in. They got a phone call, and they also know how much money she gets paid. And Rashida was saying, and so was Kirk, she wants more money, blah blah blah. It's like you didn't miss nothing. If you start watching right now, it's like you never missed a beat. I'm telling
Ooh.
you. And it's actually interesting because, like you, I stopped watching for a little while and I'm back, and it's like I didn't miss nothing.
Oh, so listen, if I'm with a man, if I'm with a man at my age, I know if I date or when I remarry, I more than likely will have stepchildren. And I
Hmm.
guarantee you, I am that wife that will get along with your ex-wife or your child's mother. Because my gripe is not with her. Y'all have children, and I'm gonna treat your kids like they're mine. But
Mhm.
for what Rashida is putting up with is unacceptable. Now you're stepping in like you're responsible for his outside child that he
Mhm.
had when he cheated on you. And then try
Mhm.
to make you get in a damn abortion. What
And
the hell?
apparently, the girl has come back and said Kirk has been saying things to her in the text, like, I'll give you more money if you just continue to sleep with me or go back to sleeping
What?
with me. Yep. You got to go back and watch. You got to go back and watch. Through the years, even though I wasn't watching, I was watching clips, but I'm back watching fully. And trust me, it is interesting this season. It's worth the watch
Ooh.
and it's worth the review, y'all.
Child, Patrice said, nah, I can't do it. I
I love you, Patrice. Patrice, I love you so much.
She said, I value my life and I'm not about to let you drag me down,
Mhm,
girl. Devon
mhm,
says, see, that's why you can't don't pick me rebounds. It's not basketball. Girl, it's too much. Tate said Martell wanted to leave Alabama and move far away.
mhm.
Yes, Martell wanted Mel to give him a second chance and he was going to dump Arion ass, but I still feel some way, somehow, he was going to still be sleeping with Arion.
Mhm, mhm.
Kurt, girl, I couldn't remember his name. Hey, Shorty D, where you been in the bushes? Hey, girl. Girl, she is back this season, girl. I haven't watched it in a good 3 years, honestly. Too
Mhm.
much
Worth
drama
the
again.
watch. Mhm.
If you know, Martell was still raw dog and coleslaw. Okay, I'm sure he was.
Well, she looks
DCF.
pregnant right now,
Oh, wait a
in my
minute.
opinion.
DCF called Kirk?
Yep.
So
Yes.
that child had to miss a lot of days of school.
Yes.
The
And
school does not call DCF unless it's like 10 or 12 plus days.
right. And so they were calling, and then Rashida was telling her people, her friends, like, this is what's going on, and they need to find out what. So they set up a meeting with her, and they had a conversation. And Rashida was part of it. She wasn't going to go initially, but she said, "I'll have to be there because this is not working out, and of course, this child is a part of my family, so I kind of have to be there." So Rashida was kind of just not really messing with that girl, but Kirk now has this situation, and so they're trying to deal with it. She's back on the show.
Listen. Who it was? It's Tate says Mel would never be a Rashida. That's where the hood Mel goes out the window. Mel
Hmm.
said, "No, ma'am." Coffee's a review. Kirk reminds me of a ball.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
American born said Rashida could do so much better away from his trifling behind Divine.
I agree
Mm-mm-mm.
with you, American Born.
People, what you said? People can catch HIV. It's too risky. It's very risky.
And
Eric,
this is what I'm talking about. You have too many men going outside who are doing this, that, and the third, and coming back with these incurable diseases. Make it stop.
Erica, you're right. Men do pin women against each other, right? But the thing about it is, I have no problem with this young lady. I was married to him first, and if you saw the hell I went through, I always call him a mini Martell.
Mhm.
Baby, welcome to your era. Okay,
Good for you.
good for
Let her
you.
experience it. Because in the next 5 or 6 years, she's going to run back to you and say, "Oh my God, how did you do it?" I can tell you.
Shorty D, yes, girl, Glamrox. You know I'm a real woman, sis. Girl, I hear you. Coffee's reviews and TV say if my son marries a woman with children, I told him I'm going to wear a black dress to the. Why would you do that? Coffee reviews.
Coffee reviews. Oh my God, I don't mean to laugh, but
Coffee, why
ooh,
would you do that?
girl.
It
Oh
is so
no,
hard to meet people without children these days.
girl.
Oh my gosh, she's talking about a big one at that. Girl,
Girl.
CS just would not leave him alone. He tried, but she kept calling and writing by their house. That's why he called her a peasant. Let me tell you, Ariane was trying her best to get Martell to come back. Now she has Martell. Martell
Mhm.
refused to marry her. And then she said on the interview, Her family could not believe that Martell called her a peasant because of the way Martell is. Martell has a whole other life with you. He went to
Mhm.
that wedding with her, but clearly there's Martell was doing things with her like there were a couple that we didn't see on TV. Per her,
Mhm.
you still a peasant.
It's true. Was the fight at the gym because of Trisha? That's another suspected rumor now. You were going to the gym like crazy, sir. Was it to see Trisha? Did Arion figure it out when you and Trisha collided at the gym one day? This
It
has
don't
all
matter.
come into play. It's all come
Healthcare
into play
worker.
now.
Nah, boo. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter what Martell tell her. Her dumb ass believe.
Mm.
As far as she concerned, the way she talked is as if we, the people, called her a peasant, and as if
Mm-hmm.
it didn't come out of Martell's
True.
mouth.
True. True.
Kirk adopting Rashida is past suspect. Yeah, I think he did adopt Rashida in the past when she was a teenager, something like that. Rashida is trapped to him because as an older man, she's been with them, and I think she's probably been with two men in her life. And he was the second one, and she been with him since she was a teenager, and she's soul tied.
Don't
Devon,
get trapped in a soul tie either. You know how hard it
girl,
is to break a soul tie? It is
girl,
a real
only
thing.
I can tell you, baby. I was in a soul tie for like 3 years. I was not with him. I'm talking about the breakup.
Hmm.
That breakup is what made me say I will. So I got a divorce, and then I started to date someone, and then once the a deal breaker happened, I assumed he was cheating. I didn't see it. I just
Hmm.
assumed. I broke up with him. I never even slept with him. I just broke up with him because I assumed he was cheating based on some text messages. And when I tell you for 3 years, I refused. I already said I wasn't gonna date, right? But regardless of
Hmm.
the fact, I was so tied, girl. That thing took fasting to get rid of. You hear me?
Hmm.
Fasting.
It's a lot. Trust me, it happened to me, Glam Rocks. It was so, and he was so tired. I don't care what nobody say. He would call my people to ask, oh, or I saw her today, blah, blah, blah. She was
Hmm.
at so and so. I saw her walk by the street. So my friend was like, why are you watching her? Why do you do these things? Cut that crap out. Soul tie.
Divine said that's why you didn't care because you were glad to get rid of that hell. Girl, I was so glad, baby. Welcome to hell. Tate says it's already hard to deal with other kids, but to deal with a kid your husband had while in the marriage, girl, I know that's a different type of hurt.
Mm,
That's a different type of hurt. American
mm,
Born says, and Mendices is a whole stitch the way he is acting with Yandy. Well, let me tell y'all something. That whole Yandy used to get into the argument with his. Now, again, I haven't watched these shows probably since before the pandemic. I'm telling you, at least 3 to 4 years. The last I left off at, she was still arguing with Mendici. Mendici was still in prison, and she
mhm.
was arguing with the baby mama. So I just think
No, they came to some halt, an agreement. So the mom still gives her problems every now and again, and when DC's is out, of course, the mom is giving her problems all the while, and of course she was trying to help her sister have a baby. That's it. That's the gist of the situation. You're caught up. There you go. That's it.
thank you. Hershey says, married men love to tell the other woman what his wife is not doing. That's why I couldn't be a side because you can't play with me. Whatever your wife don't do, I don't do either. Okay. And I
Mhm.
love the fact when they be, soon as you hear a man say, oh, my crazy baby mama, she won't let me see my kids, he just don't want to see his kids. He ain't gonna say
Lies,
nothing. But
lies.
this is a good segue to tell y'all what happened to my sister last week.
Ooh.
So my sister goes to a restaurant, right? She goes there often because she's vegan. But regardless of the fact, the chef comes out finally. He's like, I've been watching you come here for the past like few months and blah 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 blah. And she's like, oh, okay. He has a ring on his finger, right? For me, when I talk to a man, that's the first thing I look at. But she see a ring on his finger. My sister pays for her food, she leaves. My sister said, I don't know if he went to the back door or if he went outside while I was paying for the food. Regardless of the fact, the man popped up near her car and was like, impressed. And my sister's like, what's up? What's up? He's like, oh, I want to take you out to dinner. But my sister was like, but you got a ring on your finger. He's like, yeah, I'm separated from my wife. I live in Fort Lauderdale. And, I live in a separate house. So my sister say, if I try to go to that house right now, can I go? He's like, nah, because, my kids are there. But my sister says, so how could you be separated but live together? And he's like, no, I'm just there for the kids. And my sister was like, no, I don't aspire to be a mistress. So the new game is these married men, which one tried me like that, but the conversation didn't go that far. The married men are telling you up front they're married or separated, and they leave it in your court to see if you want to be a hoe or mistress. This is crazy.
It's madness. No, no,
This
no,
is
no, no, no.
crazy.
That's not a road that's going to be of any value.
Oh God. Toot says, Glam, do you notice the red flags with Ken now? Y'all pointed them out, but I didn't watch his interview. I don't plan on watching it.
Hmm.
But y'all said he has like a hero complex.
He's a scorpion male. They
Let me tell
are
you,
a
the
different breed, I can
the,
tell you.
the only thing I'm not even looking at Ken's brain. I'm looking at Ken's body, that chocolateness, that print, girl.
It's still problematic, Glamrock. Trust me when I tell you. I'm a scorpion woman, a scorpion male. Especially how he is. She is. I mean, there's so much I could say about Trish. Trish, you don't know. He is definitely a protector and a provider, but if you double cross him you see how he said, I had to leave because I got a temper. I was mad and I had to leave for a few days. If you have ever seen the Incredible Hulk come out, that is a scorpion man, especially if they love you, girl, you have a problem. Like, do not let that man get to that point. I'm just gonna say, it. I'm
Well, it
sorry.
doesn't look like Ken. Ken looks like he's gonna stick to Trish.
He's
I
gonna stick to her because he's got that faith to her. He has already taken on her children. He's taken on a life to be with her. He also was approaching her while he saw what the other man wasn't gonna provide. They are like that. If they know they can take a position, they will take it. Trust me.
hmm Patrice, that man was trying to still replace you, baby, and he done married two other women after you, and none of them measured up, baby. Divine, men know who to play with by what a woman allows. I know healthcare workers think they can control everything in evil spirited. Mm-mm-mm.
Absolutely.
Toot says the men are the to get back gang, girl.
Hmm. Hmm.
Listen, because the healthcare worker is correct. I hear you. I hear her healthcare worker,
Thank
girl.
you. I'm telling
She been
you.
spitting fire.
I'm telling you. That's what I know. That's what I know.
She been spitting fire. I'm about to come to a close, y'all. So I want to get your final thoughts. I want to get your final thoughts. Let me put the poll back up here again. Again. So the question is, should girl, why is everybody calling me? To should a wife try to save her marriage? There was 237 votes. 26% of you guys says yes, but it looks like none of y'all 26% is in the chat this evening. Okay. And heck no, 74%. Okay. So I want your final thoughts in the chat, and I want your final thoughts also healthcare.
I have never been married. Sorry, y'all. If I say
Why do you feel
anything,
that your opinion does not have value because you've never
I
been
don't
married?
know. I just find that if you've been married, maybe you know what the different situations and the different dynamic is.
Have you
I've never
loved
been married,
before,
so
right?
of course, oh, yeah, deeply.
Okay. So your opinion has value to it.
Well, then I would say no. I am not as hurtful as it is, and I can tell you. Women, we know, like I said, it's a grief that we go through. It's almost like a grief of like you know what I'm saying? That's the grief that there, and it can last not months. It could last for years in our life. That's why I don't go back down that road to be involved with anybody. So I would say, heck no, I'm not gonna save it. If I'm done, I'm done. Let me grieve and let me grieve out the process for quite some time and then be good
But
and
how long have you
satisfied.
been grieving? Now, hold on. Let me just be a counselor right now. How long you been grieving this
I,
process?
I am no longer grieving in the process. I'm good in my single life, but it's been years since I've dated, like years. Like
It's
I
been
think I
more than seven
already,
years.
I've already beat you, Glam Rocks, because you decided to dip back in. So you started back at one. I am not there.
Girl, let me tell you, it is poo poo in the dating pool.
I am
I'm
not
not telling
going
you
back
that it is easy, baby. I'm not telling you at all because I'm talking about these grown 40 and 50 something year old man still don't want to settle down, still
at
playing games
their
like they
big
in
grown
their
age.
20s.
I am not there, but at their big grown age, I don't see it. But where I am right now, I don't see it for myself, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm just and this whole online dating business, seeing it,
Oh no,
people are into it, friends are into it. That
I'm
is
not
like
into
what
it.
we're at, but I'm not there. I am not.
If I
I'm
can't
not
meet
gonna
a
do it.
man in person, feel your vibes, smell you, you could be ugly. If you
Mm.
got on some good smelling cologne, baby, I'm gonna do a double take. But I don't know. I just felt like for all these years, I did not want to get married. I did not want to date, nothing like that. And all of a sudden this year, I feel like I want to be in a relationship. I feel like I want to date. I feel like I would eventually in the future be remarried. I don't know how
Okay.
life will work out, but that's just how I
I
feel
will
now.
live vicariously through you and watch you go through this whole situation and be there for ups and downs. I'm
It's a
with you for
roller
that.
coaster. I appreciate that. Patrice, ladies, value yourself. Don't just settle just to have someone. The red flags you pick up, run. Girl, you're absolutely correct. Hershey 85 said it depends. Was it just something they did once, or was this a whole other relationship? I don't know. Who's that question going to, Hershey? Designs in the Core says, I don't want a man with kids. My grandkids' ages is 13 to 26. What you mean you don't want a man with kids? Most men in our age group, 40s and 50s, have kids. Now, there are men that do not have kids now. But most men that you would date now have kids. Oh my God. You know what? Healthcare worker, I pray God
Mhm.
sends a man, just puts him in front of you. And that man love you from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet and make you forget
That's
of all the
right.
hurt and pain you
Right
ever
on.
endured.
I will accept whatever God sends to me, but He would say, you know what, healthcare workers, this is the person I've chosen, and you must follow my footsteps. That's the only way. And I have to hear the Lord's voice loud and clear. Other than that, I'm not going nowhere. Sorry, honey.
Designs of the court, you're 64. Ain't no man out here in our age group or even in your age group don't have kids. Now, I don't expect him to have grown kids that live with him, but designs, they more than likely have kids. Do you have kids, healthcare worker?
I have a son.
Okay.
I have a
He,
son. Yeah.
he married?
There's my son married.
How old
No.
he is?
He's old enough to know what's going on. So, no.
Divine
Girl,
says, do you pray for no headaches for her, Glamrox? Yes. I don't want I want God to send her a man to love her, cherish her. Yes, and that he doesn't give her no headaches.
as long as I got no headaches, I'm good. And it's just got to be a situation where I know it's going to be secure. You have to be in a
Girl,
position where you are elevating me. We are elevating each other. We cannot be in a position where you are looking for me to. So I am not that kind of girl. I am not to be a support system for you.
you know
It's
God
the
did
opposite.
you know what the Bible says? The Bible did not put us out here to be alone.
Well,
You
we
have a
certainly see.
companion out there. Yeah, I just haven't met yet. I still believe in love, even though I'm not in love right now. I still believe in love.
I laugh because I'm like, what is that, girl? Because it ain't, it doesn't exist to
Girl,
me.
Hershey 85 said you need to heal healthcare worker because you don't want to bring that trauma to a person that really loves you. Girl, she ain't trying to date no damn body.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, girl. Nope.
Girl, girl, designs in the court. She don't look like she trying to hear it. She want her a man in his 60s that have no children. Okay,
Nope. Sorry, design and decor. You're in your 60s. You are looking at children and grandbabies in your life.
Devon said, "I got God.
Sorry.
We good." Girl, so Devon just like healthcare worker. They ain't trying to date. They don't want a man to look their way.
We don't want nobody.
Child,
I do not blame you at all, girl. We are good. Just going back to the Lord the way we have come in. We've done it. We've fulfilled that piece, and we are back on our way to see the Lord when He calls us home.
wasn't
Simple.
Devon? So you don't want a special friend that comes to visit you?
And if you do, sir, if you do get in, you will be out that by the next hour. Bye. Hour and a half. That's all you get. Bye.
Erica, you and I are in the same place. She said I don't say no kids, I say no young kids. I totally agree with no young kids.
Mm.
I would love to be remarried. I would love to be remarried. I want to wake up to a man loving me. I don't know. I still believe in love. I haven't found it yet,
No.
but still,
I
I
don't
still
even like it because sometimes the way it looks, I'm just like, that's kind of corny. I don't know.
healthcare worker. You are hurt
Yeah, I would. I fully agree with y'all. I fully agree. I am not the person to be played when it comes to relationship. I
because
don't
you're
want it.
loyal. I'm loyal too, and once you, but let me tell you, there's a lot of Martells, but there's a lot of good men too. I know they're a needle in the haystack, but they do exist. And one day you're gonna find one, and God's gonna place them. It's gonna happen out of the blue, and that man finna love every bit of you.
I would hope so. Okay. If it's His divine purpose, I will accept it because I don't
Oh
reject
Lord,
anything God is there put for me.
let's Hershey. When I turned in when I was in my 30s and I wasn't dating, I don't know. I had no sexual appetite. But girl, ain't nobody told me nothing about turning 40. Girl, that thing is up there. Okay, I heard about the rose. Healthcare worker, they say get you a rose, baby.
A rose for what? What are we doing with the rose, girl?
Do you know what a
Uh-uh.
rose is?
I know exactly what a rose is. What do I need it for? Huh? I don't really need it.
That damn Hershey so messy.
I know. I don't know if I really. I don't know. Every now, maybe I think about it, but it doesn't. It doesn't go any further than just a thought.
Erica, you are me and I am you. I still believe in love. There are good men out there. Me too. Divine, I'm not hurt, but tired of being disappointed, period.
Hmm.
That's what
Hmm.
healthcare worker is. And that's exactly where I was before this January.
Hmm.
Not Erica laughing, child. We ain't lying, honey. I'm trying to get healthcare worker to believe in love again. That's
Hmm.
what I'm trying to get her at. And Divine. But Hershey say, baby, you get you a rose, you're gonna be fine. Now I gotta look into that
That's
rose.
hilarious. I don't like these men. I'm sorry. I have a real problem with all of them. I have a real problem
So
with all of them. I don't
what
like
would your
none of y'all.
idle men look like? So someone or some men have hurt you, and now you have taken that hurt and make it seem like it's every man that's like that. What is your idle man if you would God were to place him in front of you?
You
I'm
better
gonna go
have a
find that
job.
nigga. You hear me? Tell me.
You better have a job, and it's got to be a good job. It can't be a job that I see as like, okay, that's a job that you're just holding on to because you don't want to bother to excel or you don't feel like you're worthy of being placed in a higher position. I don't want any man that's not confident. You have to be confident. You better have a car or a ride. I'm sorry, I can't be, you know, there's none of that lugging you back. Nope. You need to have a vehicle, sir. You need to drive. Yes, you do. Like I said, you need to have a job. I'm simple on it. You need to be able to say, okay, if I have children, I'm going to be taking care of my children and no baby mama drama. I don't want that in my life. I don't want that in my life. Everybody needs to be cordial, adult about the situation. If people have moved on, it's cool. But if you've got that drama, it's a red flag to me. I am not involved in that. You can't be somebody who's going to be telling lies, or you can't take me with you because of X, Y. Or, and I'm not the type to try and always like go along or try to get on a trip with you and your boys. Go and do what you got to do. Just don't lie about it. Be honest with yourself. It's the honesty, not the shadiness, running to hide your phone and all of that garbage and just being outside every day. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. That's not my life. We are going to grind together. If you're not in that period of your life, don't talk to me. And don't come to me with slimy comments or a way to like come and DM me. Don't be in my DMs in any way, sir. I don't want you in my DMs in any way. Be in my DMs appropriately. And if you're going to DM me, be appropriate. And I'm cool with that. But the online dating thing, I'm not involved in it. I don't go on the website. I don't look. I don't see. You would actually, what at when I'm at the gym, wherever I'm at, it have to be divine purpose. You're not just going to end up meeting me online. It would have to be a weird, convenient thing where we're connected by a friend because of whatever. But other than that, no. I don't want none of y'all because you lie, you cheat, you steal from people, you're heartless, all of those things. Yeah, I'm telling you, they you steal from our hearts, our emotion, you rob us of time. I'm telling you, you rob us of time. Some of us end up staying years in this foolishness and it doesn't end up working. You rob of time. You're a thief of time and you can't get back time, ladies. That's my problem. I'm sometimes very harsh on them. I am. I will look at you and say, he's cute. He's fine. Yes, one roll. And that's it. But really, it doesn't go any further than that because I don't got no time. It's just too much. It's just too much. Other traumatic things have happened to me where I'm like, it's never going to happen again. So, no, I ain't got no time.
So, in everything you just said, you described. Now, let me tell you what you did. Now, let me just be my little therapist self. I asked you a question, what would your idol mate be? And you went, you said probably two things about that. And then you immediately went into saying why you wouldn't because of what a man has done. So it goes to show me that you've been wounded so bad that you feel that every man is like that. But there are men that are able to love us correctly.
I don't know who told you that, Glamrox, and I'm glad they spoke to you about it. I'm glad they shared that message with you, but I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think they all lie in one way or another. I don't believe in their. That's why I can see through some of these people who are online or on these reality. I'm just like, you
Divine.
lie.
I don't know why I'm calling Divine name. Divine, you gonna live a long time.
It's true.
Healthcare worker. Healthcare worker.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. You think, don't put no limits on God. You think God will create trillions of people on this earth and they all would be the same?
Oh no. Oh goodness, no.
Okay. There, now listen, I stand on, are you standing on business that you'll never date again? I understand that. I'm not saying that you should change your mind. I just want you to know everybody is not the same. That's all.
True, they are not the same, and I know when I say that I'm judging a lot of people, and I shouldn't do that. So I'm not trying to generalize, but the ones who are out there who do these things, you do definitely poison the well. I'm just gonna tell you.
And so much of us women feel the same way because, like I told you, I was there also. So we give our all to these relationship and to these men. When we get in a relationship, we see forever. We don't see just for tomorrow. We don't see for 6 months or nothing. We start having kids. We start investing our finances. We invest our soul, body, and mind into these relationships. And when a
Hmm.
man just comes through and deceives us and steals that joy of love from us, it's so much of us that goes through the same thing. Now,
Hmm.
I went through the seasons where my family, my pastor's like, "Oh, you're so pretty. Why you don't want that date?" It has nothing to do with my looks. I don't think I'm ugly. I just feel like I was so hurt that I could not
Hmm.
see a
Hmm.
man loving me the same way. But as
Hmm.
I started going through therapy, I started
Hmm.
realizing, why am I depriving myself of a man loving me when I chose the wrong two men to be in my life? You know what I'm saying? I made that mistake based on where I was in life, the way I saw myself in life. And I would have never, my picker was off based on where I was in life. That's all.
That's true. But do you not see that we can be happy on our own? We really can. I think
Absolutely.
we
My
can.
singleness is my happiness. I've been very happy single.
And I just think where I am in my life at this point, I don't see it. Like, what would be the point in getting back into the pool or the dating pool, especially with this online dating foolishness? I am not into it.
Yeah, I would never do online neither. Now let me get to some. Didn't I tell you I was gonna hang up? I do this all the time. Where am I? Designs. I had a bonus child with my girl's father. Her mother passed when she was 6. Devonta, Erica, they need to be real deal men. Mm-hmm. Girl, yes, life is too short and precious. Yes, it is. Divine, it's best to know what you don't want, so maybe you will get surprised. Girl, I don't
Mhm.
want a Ken for real. I just like Ken's body.
That's what I say. You look good, you
So,
cute, and I will tell you that all the while. But to get any closer, as soon as you cross that threshold, my whole face changes.
two said most people, male or female, lie. It's human nature. Oh, healthcare worker, I hate whoever hurt you like this. Me too, Anitra.
Thank
You see me trying to put
you,
some faith back in my
Anitra.
sister.
Thank you, Anitra.
Sorry, y'all. My throat was dry. I was drinking some water. Uh, gotta make sure everything off in my house. Um, Devon, I know American born. We are grown and mature and know our worth. Yes, ma'am. You think at my age, after being single for 7 years, even though I did decide that I am going to date again, even though the dating pool, y'all I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie to you, healthcare worker. There ain't nothing pretty out ya. But I'm willing to put my feet in the water.
I
I'm
am
willing to.
living vicariously through you. I will watch your journey and cheer
You
you on, sis.
you wait till I get engaged. Your ass gonna be first row.
There you
The
go. Then I will say, I will consider.
Oh God, because I was you. I definitely was you. Erica. True, you get that time back. I agree, Divine, because there are some clowns out there, girl, grown ass clowns. You hear me? Grown clowns in their 50s and 60s. True, you can't get that time back. You can't. Divine to Anitra, she's good, just waiting on God to surprise her and her not trying to fix it. Girl, I can't wait to God surprise healthcare worker. Girl, Erica, you are me and I am you, sis. We here. Divine, I can't miss what I never had. Cha. Patrice, I can't lie. Looking at Huntsville makes men look disgusting. That's what it is. That's exactly what it
Mm-hmm.
is.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is. And we have producers like CK
Oh
that
God.
think it's cute, even with other shows that to have male chauvinists disrespect they think just because they were born with a penis.
Mm-hmm.
That
Glam
there's
Rocks, are
some
you gonna review his interview with Q? Are you gonna review that, or
no
yours
no.
already done?
I actually caught
Okay.
some of it. I caught some of it.
Did you? It's
Uh-huh.
actually interesting. I'd like to hear your perspective, but if you're not
But
gonna do it, it's
I'm
all
not
good.
gonna watch the whole. I didn't watch the whole thing because I had a
Mm-hmm.
few more patience.
Mm-hmm.
But I caught the part where he was talking about being picked on. Y'all know he was born and raised here in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Um, being
Mm-hmm.
being picked on, and he said he mentioned Bondi Blue. He mentioned some other guy when CK asks, "Do you think that there's some bloggers or CCs, whatever that you think has,
Mm-hmm.
you know." Anyway, I'm not gonna review it. I really don't watch Calls King. I just happened to see that part of the clip. So now that you said that, healthcare worker, it makes
Mm-hmm.
me feel like that Kiki situation. Hmm. CK
There's
knew
some
about it.
perspective in it where I'm sure you'll cue in. I'm not gonna say if you do end up watching it. I know it's a little long, but there's some good sound bites for content. I'm just gonna say that.
Hmm. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
now that I saw that he was interviewing him, what's the point? Why are you interviewing him? Why?
Because they he wanted to get the story of what happened on Soul Fox
You
and
he could have
how,
been in that.
tell the
He could have been
story
in that.
of Q's story and different things. So there's some different perspectives that you can pick up on. I think there's some soundbite for content there. Even if you're going to do a little cute 20, 15 minutes about it, it's worth it in a way.
All right.
Maybe if you're not,
So
yeah.
all right. Y'all, I actually have to be at the hospital at 5 a.m. I'm gonna get off in like 10
Oh,
minutes.
God. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I do have an outpatient procedure tomorrow morning.
Mhm.
Um
We're praying for you, Glam Rocks, with that outpatient procedure. I know you mentioned it. And
uh,
normally tomorrow is your day of fasting, so you're normally not on. We are praying for you, laying hands on you, divine hands on you, praying for
thank
your
you.
health and praying for the doctor who's going to touch you and be able to do this divine procedure and come out healthy and wealthy and even more fresh as Glamrox is. Lord, continue to circle your army of angels around her. Allow Glamrox to be in that procedure a short time and come right back out and be the wonderful person that she is to give us this commentary. Lord, continue to touch her spirit, to touch her body, to touch her life. Allow nothing to happen to her as she drives there and drives home. Let her get the rest that she needs and allow her to come back fresh on the scene and just be even more purposeful in life as she is. We love Glam Rocks. Lord, touch her from her crown of her head to the sole of her feet. Touch her heart, touch her body, touch every instrument, Lord. Continue to feed those with information so they can understand that the person who they're doing surgery on is somebody who is our person in our lives, who's giving us purpose, who's giving us knowledge, who's sharing with us, who continues to understand that the women and men who are following her is of purpose. Continue to touch Glamrox in every purpose of her life, Lord, because she continues to give back to us, and we love Glamrox. Lord, continue to touch Glamrox wherever grief or
Yes,
hurt
yes.
or harm is. Lord, continue to heal that part of her body. We just ask you for divine healing already. She's healed and well and back with us, Lord. Amen.
Amen. I received that in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much. It always feels so good to
Mm-hmm.
get poured back into. Thank you so,
Mhm.
so,
Mhm.
so, so much. So what I'm gonna do when I get picked up from the hospital from my sister, I'm gonna come home and I'm going to watch it over. Who just said they watched it on Carlos? No, somebody said she watched it through Heaven and Lee. Who said that? It's Tati. I'm
Okay.
going to take your advice. I'm gonna watch it. I just can't go back to watching Love and Marriage. No, what it called, hip hop, whatever,
I
Atlanta.
love it. I don't blame you. Yeah, sometimes if you're gone, you're gone. Yeah, I
But
think it's worth a
for the
couple of sound
Carlos
bites.
King, it's the same sector as Love and Marriage Huntsville, so I definitely will take a listen to that because I do want to hear before Funky Geneva came into Love and Marriage Huntsville's business. I really liked him.
And
I really
you
liked
will
him
feel that same sentiment come back. In my opinion, I felt that same. I don't like
because he's
them. I
from
don't like both
Miami.
of them. Yeah,
Because he's from
yeah.
Miami, I always support anybody from Miami. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised
Mhm.
in the county of Dade. So,
Mhm.
but when he started, I'll tell you exactly when I turned around from him. When was it the Scots? When he got with the Scots
Mhm.
and Wanda was promoting him because he was coming to do a show or singing or something. That's when I
Mhm.
was like, you know what? Uh-uh. Mm-mm. No, I
Mhm.
can't rock with you. Okay, as Tay says, get some rest and be safe. Designs of the course says, yes, much love and prayers to you. Yes, heavenly girl, healthcare worker said a prayer, baby. Patrice, thank you. Anitra, thank you. Tay Divine, thank you. Anitra, yeah, I will be back up here Thursday, 7:30 a.m.
Mhm.
That's because there was windmilling for a man, he will tear a woman up. Girl, okay. But I am going to watch the
Mhm.
full thing since healthcare worker. You know healthcare worker, what's your first name?
My first real name?
Yeah. Or you want to tell me the letter if you don't want to say it?
I can tell you it starts with an S.
Samantha?
Nope. I am never
Susan?
gonna say it on these streets. Never,
I
never.
don't
I'll
blame you.
never say it, even if you're
I
right.
don't blame you. I don't blame you. Look at
I
me.
don't trust it.
Sonny?
Nope.
Sherry?
Nope.
Oh God. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you so much, American Board. Girl, Divine. Let me tell you, healthcare worker is something else, honey, but I love her. Well, ladies, I thank you guys for joining me tonight. So, the question for the panel was, should a wife give her husband a second chance? And I would say, I see a lovely marriage going on right now. You would have never known that he cheated. Um, you know, and I think sometimes that we are the problem, but that does not give a
Mhm.
man a pass to go in between another woman's legs. Um,
True.
I think I love listening to y'all because some of you guys are, I'm in my 40s, but some of you guys are older than me, and I love to hear your experiences with relationships. I love to see when people put in here that they've been married 20 something years. My pastors are going to be married 30 years. I love to see it. And I'm always a part of planning a wedding, doing makeup, or doing something. And one day I'll be that bride. I'll be that bride.
Mhm.
I'll be that bride. And
Yep, yep,
y'all, I
yep.
would love for y'all to be there.
Mhm. We will. We will.
Oh, we love you, healthcare worker.
Thank you. I love y'all too. Love
Girl,
you,
not
Glamrock.
Erica. Erica talking about Sheila.
No. Nope. Nope.
Oh, Divine, I love you too, baby. She's talking about I love you both. American born talking about Susan.
Still no.
All right, I love you too, Tay. Oh my God, it's us still trying to guess names, and she is not gonna tell us, even if we right.
I'm sorry. Even if you're right, I'm not gonna say it. Sorry.
He talking about, oh Sheila, oh Sheila.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Too not Sally Mae. Stop. Never. Uh-uh.
Yes, thank you, it's Tay T, not Sally Mae. No, Sally Mae been taking our money for student loans. Oh my God, let me tell y'all, I love y'all, Stacy. I was gonna name my daughter Stacy. Is it Stacy?
Even close. Oh my God. Nope.
Sherry?
Still no, y'all. Still no. No.
Sharon?
Oh my God. No.
Shawanda?
Uh-uh.
Shakira? Shanika?
Nobody's even close. Nope.
Susan?
Nothing like it. No.
Oh my God, Cheryl?
Nope. Chinquia. Okay. No. No
Sasha?
on Chinquia. No on Stephanie. No, and
Shaniqua?
now every
Stephanie
time
is
they see me, they're going to
Stephanie.
be like, I have another S name for you.
It's definitely it's Stephanie. It's Stephanie Erica.
Uh-uh. Nope, Savannah.
Savannah.
Oh my God. Yo. No. Sab. Where did you get Sab? Honestly.
When I tell y'all I love y'all, oh my God. Y'all make my life, not my day, my life. Okay.
I'm telling
Well,
you.
ladies, I love you guys. I will give you guys an update tomorrow once I'm home and let y'all
Mhm.
know how I'm doing.
Amazing.
That's a cartoon. I love you guys, and ladies, have a blessed night. Love you,
Oh,
ladies.
love
Thank you,
you.
healthcare
Bye,
workers.
y'all.
Bye,
All
love
right,
you,
Glam Rocks, we're
ladies.
here with you, praying for you. Bye, y'all.
Thank you. Good night, y'all.